Hey, yo, what's good? This is Charlie B. James in the building with Debate the Greats. I am with Abandoned Boys. What's up, my guy?
What's up? What's up?
What's happening? Welcome back. Glad to see you in the building. Salute. Also, we got the whole team in the building. Let's start with first the Don. What's good, my guy?
What up? What up?
The Don's in the building. And we also have to the left, Jeff. What's good, man?
What's going on, people?
We have a full cast in the building. Also, you guys, you want to come and support, you see that right there over there. I'm sorry, back there. Back there, the cup. You know what I'm saying? Come through and support. Unless you're a hater, come through and support. You know what I'm saying? We're in the building. Salute. So yeah, let me start with first with to the left. How was your weekend, my guy?
Same as always. I can't complain. Made it through the week. Decent weekend. Just full of chillaxing, relaxing at the house, man.
Did you say chillaxing?
Chillaxing.
Chillaxing. Love it. Love it. All right. What about you, the Don?
Great weekend, man. Amazing weekend. Like I said, Knicks busting it out. That's what I'm talking about.
Paul
Called it. Big Diddy.
Pause. But yeah, absolutely. It was great weekend, especially for Knicks fans. Salute you guys. And what about you, Abandoned Boys?
I'm back, man. Had a horrible weekend last week. We're not gonna get into that, but I'm here. I'm ready to debate the greats.
Let's debate. And my weekend was awesome, very joyous, and full of life and vigor. We are in the building. Salute. So let's go to this. Let's go ahead and go to it. The playoffs. We're talking about the playoffs. Everybody know it is the Spurs against the Knicks. So let me hear what you guys have to say. And well, let me start with you first, Bandit Boys, regarding the Knicks. What are your thoughts regarding the Knicks?
Game 4, total failure on the coach's part for the Spurs. Like, I ain't gonna really say that because it was down to the wire, the last minute tip in. I just see a Knicks team that's showing that they really want it. Every game, the Spurs are leading double-digit points, and then when it comes down to the gravy, they don't got the mashed potatoes. So it's they're a young team. I think they'll learn from this experience, but they'll definitely be back next year. But I just think the Knicks are coming into their own, and they know it, and you can see it. Shout out to Brunson, man, the mini monster.
Yeah, Brunson was absolutely clowning. So let me hear about you to the left. What are your thoughts about the game?
Game 4, I feel like the Spurs in general, like they got up to a good start in each of those games. But game 4, you lost a 29-point lead. I feel like Castle, he was average that game. Same for Fox, Wemby. I think that really the big thing for game 4 was just 2 X factors, right? One being Dylan Harper for the Spurs, right? He really had a nice game, 21 points, 8 of 12 shooting, 50-50 from the line, 3 of 6, and they were a plus 12 with him on the floor, right? And then you just got Anunoby at the end with that tip in to seal it for him. Game 5, Wemby, he just got let down by his teammates. Cass only had 6 points. He was 1 of 10 for shooting, 0 of 3 from 3-point range, right? 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And then Fox in game 5 only got 7 points on 3 of 15 shooting, 1 of 8 from 3, no free throws. But again, you had that X factor in Harper, right? Call out on Harper, 25 points, 10 of 19 shooting, 2 of 4 from 3. Then he's 3 of 6 from the free throw line, but they were still negative 12 with him on the floor. I say that it was really just about coaching for the Spurs. I feel like the coach did not recognize the trends, and I understand you want to be faithful to your veteran point guard, but Dylan Harper was lighting them up,
killing
them in the game. And I've always said that they don't go to Wemby enough. They don't go to Wemby enough. They play around him a lot, and I understand those other guys are professionals, right? But at the end of the day, you need to see that that's Wemby's team. He needs to command that team. I never see him grabbing guys up, telling him to get him the ball in the post, right? Or at any time. He's too passive, I think. And in order for them to have that identity and begin to win and be consistent the way they need to, they're going to need him to pick up and be a leader, more vocal on the floor. For the Knicks, I mean, you got a good game in game 4 from Anunoby. He dropped 33 points, Naptown, or Indiana anyway, guy from the city. Tip in for the win, right? And then Brunson was just spectacular in both games, 36 in game 4, 45 in game 5, shot over 50% in each game. 9 of 11 from the free throw line in game 4, 13 of 15 in game 5. He played like the finals MVP. That's why he got that trophy. But I think that the Spurs will be back at some point, but they got a couple of things they need to correct if they want to take it and win in the big dance.
Yeah, I believe you wholeheartedly, and thanks for those stats and those numbers. So this was a huge comeback. And like I said, the Knicks defeated the Spurs 107-106. The largest comeback in NBA history. I mean, it was a total breakdown. It was diabolical. The fact that you got a 7'5" guy, 7'4", 7'5" guy that literally did not shoot in the paint in the fourth quarter. Nothing. And you're a 7-foot guy. So that is absolutely crazy. And they came all the way back. This team, they took the lead because they shot a lot of threes. And then guess what happened? They lost the lead because they shot a lot of threes. Absolutely diabolical. That is a rookie mistake. I would have put, if it was me coaching, I would have put Wemby in that post, fed him the ball. And if we're going to lose, we're going to lose like that. But the fact that loose balls, like they wasn't taking care of it. And you don't forget, like, these are the Knicks. The Knicks came back from a 20-point lead. I'm talking about in the last 2 seasons, 5 times from a 20-point deficit in the playoffs. 5 times. Like, this is the team that if it was me, I would have killed the clock and still stayed aggressive. But they didn't do any of that. So the fact they didn't do that, that is the reason why this team came all the way back. I mean, everyone in New York was going crazy, literally beating up Spurs fans. It was it was so crazy. Celebrities crying on the floor. Like, I knew that it was over once I seen celebrities crying and stuff. Like the city was going crazy. And we're gonna talk about the next game, but I feel bad for Wemby. Like, he did a great job, but the coaching was horrendous. Like, horrendous. There's no way in hell a 7'5" guy should be outside of the post, not shooting no post shots. The tallest guy on the floor was not shooting any shots in the paint. What are you trying to do? Lose? You succeeded. So you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. So the greatest comeback ever we've witnessed. It's insane. So let me hear your thoughts, Don.
I think you guys pretty much summed it all up. But if I had to say anything, I mean, a 29-point comeback in finals to break history with that stat is amazing. And I don't think it was an accident. I think it was intentionally done. I think the veterans showed up. They got playoff experience. They showed up, showed out. And this, again, goes back to the bench strength of the Knicks. Those players are able to come off the bench and play the game on a very high level and maintain the momentum of the game. I think that's the biggest difference in this matchup, especially in game 4. They came back, they locked in after halftime, and they did their thing. And Jalen Brunson showed up as Batman, went in the locker room, wrote a plan out and said, hey, we're not done. We're not finished. Job not finished, right? Kobe, let's go. Yeah, that's what I got to say about that.
Gotcha. Okay, so I got some slides here, just, for game 4. So so this can stay etched in your brain. You Spurs fans, which I was a Spurs fan too, but I couldn't go against the Knicks. But here you go. Let this stay with you for the rest of your life. All you had to do was box out. Box out, bro. Box out. And here's another one. Which is diabolical. Guess who's invited to the cookout?
Yeah, silly.
I call him the Sly Fox. The Sly Fox was invited to the cookout because, okay, check this out. It was the dumbest mistake ever, and I have to talk about Fox. So, literally, they just shot the shot. Let me see. Hopefully, I can still have it right here in the previews. Let me see. It's probably there. Yeah, no, that's not it. But it's coming up. So what happened is, no, that's not it either. Here it is. Here it is. Now look at the score. He could have just took the ball and they already had the lead. They had the lead. 11 something. What is it, like 12 seconds left on the clock? Only thing he had to do was dribble out the ball. But guess what this dude does? Get a block shot. So now they come down and shoot the shot, and then OG does what he does. So like Fox, I don't know if he was working for the Knicks, but like I said, they invited him to the cookout.
They had the lead.
Yeah,
they had the lead. Fox went all the way down. They had the only thing he had to do was hold the ball for 12 seconds, or somebody come there and foul him. They would have won the game.
He shoots the shot.
He goes to shoot with 12 seconds left on the clock. They're only up 1 point, and boom, there you go.
But you just got to think about it from a professional level. They're so used to the momentum of trying to score. If you see an opportunity to try to take that shot, you're gonna try to take that shot. It's 1v1. You're gonna try to take that shot.
Dude, if it was what's that rookie's name? That really good rookie?
Dylan.
What's his name?
Dylan Harper.
Yeah, if it was Dylan Harper, I would totally understand. But you got Fox that's starting over him.
That's your vet.
That's your vet guy. He's the one supposed to be teaching you guys how to win. And he goes for that shot with 12 seconds left. If he would have held the ball,
they would have had the foul.
They would have had the foul, or the clock would have ran out. They would have won either way.
Just in the momentum of that game, though, they're not thinking about it like that. They're just, hey, if I can get an easy bucket, I'm gonna try to get an easy bucket. Kind of.
He's got to know that though.
He pulled a J.R. Smith. He must be hanging out with J.R. Smith.
Listen. There was reports saying that he was so distraught he didn't get on the plane with the team. Like that's how upset he was because he knew he blew that.
He's gonna get beat up.
he blew that dude. That's why. Let me put this in here again so that everybody can see. He's invited to the cookout. The Sly Fox. He's gave them a championship gift wrapped. We appreciate that, bro.
Even if they'd have got that win, they still would have.
Yeah, they still was in trouble.
It'd have been Spurs in 6.
Here's the thing though, and we're gonna talk about this later. The Knicks has been had the lead the majority of the time this whole playoffs. They had the lead, bro, and they collapsed.
No, you mean the Spurs?
Yeah, the Spurs. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Spurs had the lead the whole time, and they just collapsed
every game.
So, yeah, it's a mental lapse at the end, and that shows a veteran team and a rookie team. The Spurs team hadn't been through anything. That Knicks team last year, Pacers put them through the ringer, and they went home crying and pillows. Like now. The Spurs get a chance to do that.
But you called it.
Yeah, I said it's wide open for the Knicks.
When Boston lost, he was like, yeah.
What happened to Halliburton and what happened to Boston, after that, I knew it was wide open for them. If they didn't believe, they wouldn't have got it done, but they did. And, kudos to them. And Mike Brown. Also, what you recover from what you did to that Cavaliers team, you bastard. That was absolutely crazy. You running plays that the Spurs that Popovich taught you against Popovich's team in the finals. Diabolical. Cost LeBron his first loss. Sick of that. Anyway, but congratulations. Appreciate that. All right, so let's go to the famous Knicks fans. And you can see their faces. Absolutely can't believe it. I mean, coming all the way back from a 30-point win. Anyway, so let's talk about Game 5, and I'm going to start with you first. To the left, what are your thoughts about Game 5 and of course winning this finals?
Game 5 is when everything fell apart for the Spurs. I mean, they may have still been reeling from the decision Fox made at the end of Game 4 and just never came back. You know, I gave the stats earlier. Like Castle only had 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Fox only had 7 points. Wemby did his thing, right? He's 19 and 14, 5 blocks, and he was still -3, right? When he was on the floor, they were still in the hole. So it really just fell apart for them. The only shining moment for the Spurs was the rookie with 25 points, Dylan Harper, 10 of 9 for shooting, right?
Record.
4 for 3.
Made a record too.
If he's not starting over De'Aaron Fox next year, I don't know what to tell you, right? You really have to look at the coaching there. He should have gotten more time in the final game, in Game 5. When the announcers were discussing it, saying, hey, why is this man sitting? You see what he's been doing for the game. You know, we see it. Why doesn't the coach see it, right? And the same thing, when you look at the numbers on paper, like, what was the coach saying? I understand that you want to stand by your vet. You want to give him a chance to make up for his mistake. I get all of that. But, you know, third, fourth quarter, and I see the way you're playing versus the way my rookie's playing, it's time to go ahead and pull you, buddy. I'm trying to win this game. But, yeah, feel bad for Wemby. Team let him down, but that's just the gist of it. And then you look at Brunson, 45 points, man. Like the brother said earlier, he came out Batman, the hero of Gotham City, man. Big game. That's why he walked away with that Finals MVP. But, yeah. The Spurs, in my opinion, they were still mentally distraught and broken after that Game 4 loss.
Yeah, it's crazy, but they still were up though. They still were up.
They do that every game.
And then the fourth quarter just collapsed again, like a collapsed lung. Absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna ask you, Band of Boys, what are your thoughts regarding the win? Game 5 and winning the finals.
Just like you said, like to the left, Jeff said, it's a veteran team stepping up and being veterans. And De'Aaron Fox, he lost that game for them. Like the game, they could have won that game. Like it was right there to win. But I don't know. Like you said, I don't know who paid De'Aaron Fox off, but looks like somebody got a check in the mail. And it's just. It's sad because he's a veteran. He should know better. Like you've been in the league a long time. This is your chance to finally get a ring, and you just blew it away. And rightfully so. He didn't ride the plane home with him because the team probably want to whoop him. I don't know. I don't think unless he got a. I don't think he'll be. Will he be back next year? I don't think he'll be back next year.
Yeah, he has a contract, but it all depends if they want him back.
Yeah, that was like I said. It was on the coach too. But like I said, he should have dribbled that. He should have dribbled that out. But like you said, you get in the heat of the battle, and you just think you can put your team up and be the hero, and end up being the villain. So yeah, that was like you said, diabolical. But like I said, shout out to Brunson. Brunson came and did his. He's been doing this thing all season, man. He's really stepped his game up when people doubted him, and now he's a champion. They can't take that away from me. I don't think they'll be back next year, but I ain't gonna get ahead. I'm gonna let them celebrate for now. We don't get too far ahead to next year, but Spurs will definitely be back next year. It's a painful lesson, but a lot of NBA greats have gone through it. So it don't make Wemby. He had a great season. They had a great season, and no reason to look ahead. And they're a young team, and this will they've learned. This will be a hard lesson, but they'll be back next year.
Okay. Let's go to you first, the Don. What are your thoughts about Game 5 and how this whole thing ended with the Knicks winning the championship?
The Gotham City curse is lifted thanks to Batman. 53 years, Knicks getting a championship. So yeah, Jalen Brunson exploded 53 points in this game. I mean, that's what you do when you're a leader. You control your team, you get your team to the ship, and you conquer the mountain. Super impressed with just the composure of this team, especially after that comeback. So you got to think about the momentum shift of that. I don't think that Spurs, and it's just due to them being younger, just had the focus in Game 5 to come and put Game 4. Hey, Game 4 is over with. We got to play as a team, get it together. I don't think that Spurs showed up to play. The Knicks, I mean, obviously had the momentum from that comeback, right? And you coming home to do what you got to do. So, yeah, shout out the Knicks.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely with you on that. The Knicks, like I said, this how many years has it been? Like 50, 52 years, 53 years?
Mm-hmm.
53 years, man, of failure. And now you can finally host a trophy. Your guy won the what is it, the mid-season trophy? That's what the Knicks won, and the MVP. Now he won this MVP also. People are saying that Brunson is the greatest player right now in the league. I want to hear y'all thoughts on that. They're saying that he's the greatest player because what he has done, his stature, this Knicks team, and this stage that he played on. What are your thoughts regarding that? I want to hear from you first. Do you think he's the best player in the league?
I think he's the best point guard in the league. Yeah, I'll give him that. Like he's overcome some odds, man, and then it's huge to win in New York. That's like LA 2.0. You know what I mean? So like, you got to give him his props, man. He's been here all season. He's shown up every game and played his heart out every game. So you got to give him his props. But to me, he is the best point guard in the league.
No, I'm saying best player.
Best player? No.
They're saying best
no, he's
player.
not the best player in the league. No.
Okay. Who's the best player to you?
The best player in the league is I'm gonna go with Wemby.
Okay. What are your thoughts? And I'm speaking to you, the Don.
So yeah, I agree with AB. I don't think that he's the best player in the league. I do think that he is one of the best guards in the league. He played for the 76ers, right? Before this? When he went to the 76ers?
No, he wasn't.
His dad played for the 76ers.
Yeah, he wasn't with the 76ers.
Where was he at before here?
Dallas, because Dallas traded him.
Okay.
Brunson, he was with Dallas.
Okay. So I just think this, I'm thinking about when he first came to the Knicks and just how he showed up. He showed up to play basketball. He didn't complain. He came in and just did his job. He became a leader straight out the gate, and he led by example. That's what I can say. So for that, he is one of the greatest players in the league. The greatest player right now, I'm not sure.
Then who's the greatest to you? That's definite.
The greatest player in the league right now, I still can go with Shai, or I can go with Wemby there. The greatest individual player.
You said Shai or
yeah,
Shai?
Yeah,
absolutely not. Okay, that was fun, but yeah, that's. I mean, he still make his case for the greatest. What are your thoughts to the left?
Yeah, brothers, he's not the best player in the league, but you know he serves his purpose on the team that he has. I think that he's a good leader, right? He's aggressive. He keeps his guys in check, and he's also a balancer. You know, when they need a big shot, he's there. So I'll give him that. He deserved the Finals MVP. He's the best player on his team, but in my opinion, he's not the best player in the league.
So who do you think is the greatest player?
Man, we already know who I feel is the best player in the league. At 42 years old, 43 years old, LeBron James. LeBron James. If I'm picking right now, I got first pick, LeBron James.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a huge LeBron James fan, but I still have Wemby as the best player in the league right now, because
where was he?
Yeah, I know. But at its apex, of course, there's no question LeBron James is the GOAT. Like at his apex. But he's not at his apex right now. But let me say this regarding the Knicks. The Knicks defeated the Spurs 94-90. Jalen Brunson's finished with 45 points along with 4 threes, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And Bridges also had 4 assists, 3 points. 3 3-pointers in the game. Dylan Harper recorded 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. That's Dylan Harper, y'all. He set a record with being the rookie with those type of numbers in the finals. Of course, the Knicks win 4-1. It's just one of these things to me is like it just shows that Wemby and that team is just young. That's it. That's the only mark against them. They are young, and they are going to go home and cry on some pillows tonight. They're going to punch some walls. I can tell you that. They're going to feel sick, and they should, because those games were all theirs.
Mm-hmm.
all theirs. So let's take a look at this right quick. And this is a stat that I want everyone to take a look at and see. So regarding spending time leading, 72% of the time they were leading. The Spurs were beating the heck out of the Knicks.
You only need the lead at the end of the game.
That's what I'm saying. And they always come back. It's kind of like an Undertaker. It's like when the fourth quarter come, I heard a thong, and the Knicks just rose up and put the Spurs under the dirt. So yeah, it's mind-boggling to me when you think about this young team. Only thing they had to do was just hold on to the ball. Don't turn it over. And put the ball in the post. Pause. Like that's all y'all had to do all you had to do to win, and you couldn't do it. And that's what's saddening and sickening. So also, I want to show you guys another slide. They've ranked the top 10 champions, the NBA champions. I want to hear y'all thoughts about this too. The top 10 NBA champions. They have, of course, the 17 Warriors, 18 Warriors. Then they have the Knicks as number 3 as the best ranked in the last 10 years. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So let me go to you first to the left. What are your thoughts regarding this ranking?
Terrible. Terrible. Who put this together? Right? Like, is this just another pod they put? Please don't tell me somebody like NBC, ESPN. How can you have a list of the top 10 champions and not have the team, the only team in NBA history to come back from being down 3-1 against the best team in NBA history who had 72 wins, 73 wins, right?
Hold on. Was that wasn't within the last 10 years, was it?
It was 2016.
Was that 2016?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was 2016.
2016.
Oh.
Come on, man. This list is garbage. Whoever put it up is trash.
Dumpster
Whoever
juice.
Put this together is garbage.
Dumpster juice. They had to be a Knicks fan.
Man.
Spoiled dumpster juice is what this whole thing is.
No way. Come on. Who's down there at number 10? Pull them and go ahead and put the Cavs at number 1, and you got you a list then.
Well, I would say exciting, but as far as like the teams, I think they got it right with 1 and 2. Those teams were unstoppable. I'll probably have the Cavs probably 3.
I'm taking.
Who was
Cavs
beating those
number
Warriors?
1.
Do you think they would have beat those Warrior teams with Kevin Durant on it?
When I look at the level of competition, right? Those Warriors teams weren't going up against the best teams. They were the best team. Like it's the same argument I have for Jordan's titles. They were favored. Everybody thought you were going to win.
No, hold on. Let me rephrase this because I know what you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the teams itself. If you have the 2017 Warriors, 2018 Warriors against the 2016 Cavs, who will win?
Well, we saw that because
that's what I was
trying to got the rings. But yeah, so my mistake. I'm thinking that they're looking at this is the actual series and ranking them, right?
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
if that's the case, then you're right.
Teams,
2016
yes,
would be first.
Yeah, nobody could beat a 73-win team plus Kevin Durant. Yeah.
Nobody.
No, nobody.
Maybe Jesus and Moses.
Boy.
With the Angels as the bench.
Come on, man.
Anyway.
And that's another super team that LeBron created. The Warriors.
Just by existing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so let me hear your thoughts about this ranking. I'm gonna hear what you have to say, Abandoned Boys.
Hey, I'm cool with the ranking. I mean, like I said, Golden State, they had a hell of a team in 2017, the first one. And 2018, that's two great dynasties, wouldn't you say? So I mean, I'm cool with this list. I don't have a problem with it at all. But yeah, those first 2 teams at the top, I mean,
Yeah, I think that's the only thing they got right.
Yeah.
You can scramble everything else.
yeah, you can. I mean, you can mix and match the other ones at the bottom after the 1 and 2, but 1 and 2 they got right, but the rest of them I'm not sure.
But the Knicks team was better than
No, that's what I'm
the-
saying.
the-
No.
even the Celtic team. The Cavs not even on there. That's what's crazy. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's blasphemy.
Trash.
That's absolute blasphemy. Anyway, let me
Skip Bayless must have made this.
What do you got to say to Don?
How could they not be on there if it's the last 10 years though? There's only 10 teams in the last 10 years that won a championship, right? Or was it the 2015 going into 2016 season, right?
Yeah, this is all 10. So
The Bucks,
yeah, it should be 2010 to 2000.
the Raptors.
Come on.
Yeah, 2006. Well, hold on.
Something
16 to 26.
Yeah, 16 to
blew it.
26.
That lets you know.
Yeah, or maybe they
caliber
talking
of-
about maybe they didn't count it because maybe they went against 2015 because this season started 2025, not 26. Maybe they counted as 20. That's the only thing I can think of because there's no way in hell they should be.
They blew it.
Yeah, they should be on this. They should be on this list.
Yes, they messed up.
What are your thoughts, Don? Because I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, of course the Warriors 1 and 2. I mean, I don't think this Knicks team would beat any. I'm not gonna say any team that's on here, but I think they're lower towards like 8 and 9.
Right.
They definitely would have smashed the bubble championship team or the bubble team.
Here we go.
Wouldn't even call it a championship team.
Here we go. The hating is coming out.
Trouble,
It's in the blood.
bubble.
The hate is in the blood. It's starting to bubble.
But yeah, no, I mean, I definitely see the next team on the list, maybe towards like 9 though, 10, like 9. So we got to put the bubble down at the bottom. For sure.
And why are you putting the bubble at the bottom?
Huh?
I didn't speak Spanish. I said why are you putting the bubble team at the bottom?
Oh, it was just like a Christmas gift. It wasn't really an actual, championship.
Were all the teams playing?
Did you know that they
No, I hear you. I hear you.
No, I mean their trophies actually have a bubble at the top of it. You know that, right?
Bullish, dude. Come on. Here we go. Here we go with this hating stuff. All right, since you're talking about that, and I got your rankings, I'm gonna come to you first. Was Brunson the real MVP? Because OG showed his complete butt. What was OG the real MVP, or was it Brunson?
I still think it's Brunson. So I mean, OG has always showed up. He's always been dominant on the defensive side of the ball, which is a huge part of basketball, right? But I think the leadership has come from Brunson, not just in scoring. It's in the locker room. It's outside the locker room. It's the way he composes himself, the way he holds his team accountable. He doesn't blame anybody else for his losses or anything like that. And he always shows love to everybody that's on his team. So for that reason, I still got to go with Brunson being the MVP.
All right. For the first time I agree with you ever since you've been on this podcast.
I got more.
No, I'm just joking, but great job. Yeah. So what are your thoughts to the left?
Yeah, I'm going to say that Brunson is definitely the finals MVP. I mean, Anunoby, he got a couple of games in there, right? But, I mean, as far as I know, Brunson dropped 30 in every game except for one, 30 and up. Anunoby had one 30-point game, and I think he had 20-something in another.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he was OG Anunoby, coming in with 15 points, maybe double-digit boards. But outside of that, Jalen Brunson was carrying the load offensively.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm 100% agree with you. What are your thoughts?
My thought, I'm gonna say Brunson, but I could say it could go either way because would we be talking about this if he had not hit that tip and they lost the game?
Oh,
and then they turn around and Spurs win game 5. I'm just saying that was a crucial tip that he won that because they would have lost.
Yeah,
but I get what everybody's saying. Like the weight management has been on Brunson all season. I get it.
Right.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Brunson. I have no problem with him being Finals MVP, but I'm not against OG?
This is OG.
OG.
Yeah, Nobly. But OG, like you said, those big moments he came through defensively, locking down people. If he wasn't on that squad, I believe they would have lost.
Definitely,
easily.
I believe that.
Yeah, because he was that force, that grit, that the muscle, because it definitely wasn't Towns. Sassy cat Towns. It definitely wasn't him. So that it came from him. So yeah, I did want to talk about that. But let's go to the next topic, and of course that is Sugar Ray Leonard and Duran. So let me start with first. Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran. They call this the no mas. This is where, if you remember the first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran. Sugar Ray was trying to fight Roberto Duran's game, and Roberto Duran punked him. He said, "I bet he won't fight me. I bet he won't stand toe to toe with me and fight me." And guess what? Sugar Ray Leonard tried to do that and got his butt whooped, and it was Sugar Ray Leonard's first loss in his whole career. So this is the rematch that literally happened 5 months later. And what Sugar Ray decided to do is, I'm going to fight the way I usually fight. And it was a no contest. He beat him so bad that literally Duran said, "I quit." That's what no mas mean. I don't want to fight no more. It literally turned his back to him and went to his corner. So you'll see that in the highlights, but it's absolutely crazy how Sugar Ray got someone to talk him out of his game, and that gave him his first loss. And once he got on his toes and started running and embarrassed this guy, Duran just quit. So I'm gonna start with you first to the left. What are your thoughts regarding this match?
Like the old schools used to tell me, don't let them knock you off your square. Same thing with Sugar Ray. He got back on the square for this fight and whooped him. Last time we discussed boxing, I said the two top things for a boxer are their mind and their conditioning, right?
Facts.
With Taylor, he lost due to conditioning, right? Pavlik his body kept going. Taylor shut down. For this one, it's the opposite, right? Duran lost in his mind. If you look at the fight, they were still trading blows, going back and forth. He didn't look tired.
Nope.
He just realized that when Sugar Ray Leonard is in his lane, Duran couldn't touch him.
Right.
And 8 rounds of getting whooped up point-wise, right? He couldn't get past that jab. When he did, Sugar Ray was rocking him with that straight right, uppercuts. He knew he couldn't do it. There was no way around it, right? So I say, like, he lost in his mind. He couldn't figure out a way to get around Sugar Ray's jab. And once he did, he was catching that right. They didn't do their homework. They thought that Leonard was going to come back out there and try to stand toe-to-toe and throw punches with the hands of stone.
Ooh.
But that's not what happened. Sugar Ray stuck to his game. There was even a nice shuffle in there at one point that Sugar Ray did with his feet, just showing it, like, I'm dancing on you, baby. He couldn't get in there. He quit.
And embarrassing him, like embarrassed this guy. Remember, this is Mike Tyson's favorite boxer. There's a little shuffle right there. This is Mike Tyson's favorite boxer because he was rough and tough, and he always kept aggression. But when someone has faster legs, faster endurance, and it's a better boxer than you, he will make you look silly. And that's what happened. He was tired of getting those jabs, he was just playing with him, like, I remember, like, stay here and fight me. Nope. Come and get me. And every time he came, he got that jab. Look, I'm done. I'm done with this. All right, so let me hear from you, the boys.
I like what to the left Jeff said. He lost in his mind because he could still fight. He absolutely turned his back and said, you know what? There's nothing I can do with this, man. He got totally outclassed, and he realized he got outclassed, so he was like, I'm done. Like, that's diabolical in boxing. But when you can't figure somebody out, you gonna stay there and get brain damage? Like, just concede. I mean, it's tough, but when you boxing, you don't play boxing. So when you in there, and like you said, if his mind's not in it, then you might as well concede it, because you can get really hurt like that. Anytime a man turns his back and he's still walking and can fight, it tells you everything you need to know about the fighter that's in the ring with him. Totally outclassed the man. And I don't blame him for quitting because he might end up on a stretcher. But yeah, that's That's the game of boxing. Totally got outclassed by a better fighter.
I 100% agree. Great commentating. What about your thoughts?
Yeah, so Leonard turned one of the toughest fighters ever into a quitter. I mean, that's pretty impressive, pretty amazing, especially after the first fight that he lost. The biggest difference, I think, was, like you guys pointed out, he didn't stand toe-to-toe with him. He uses his speed, his agility, his spacing, his counter punching to dominate the fight. That was the biggest difference. He played a game of chess. He wasn't in there trying to brawl or just taking punches, taking brain damage, as you just said. He used his space and he used his speed, and that's always been his strength. So that's why he got the dub.
Yes, and like I said, look at Leonard on his toes. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Anyway, like I said, he got on that bicycle and there was nothing. The hands of stone. That was his nickname. The hands of stone, which means he hit you so hard. But if you can't hit nothing, you're gonna look foolish and you're gonna tire yourself out. So unfortunately, for Duran, this was his last little hurrah, because his career goes under after this fight. But and he also loses the next 12-round unanimous decision to Leonard, and that's in 1989. So that's years later. But let's go to the next topic. The next topic is the beauty of the week, and I'm going to let you guys pick who got it, one or two.
Number 2 in the pink.
Number 2 in the pink, number 1 in the red. Who you got?
I'm going with number 1 in the red.
Let's do this again, because obviously, I mean, there were some people in the back that didn't see it. So we go and put this up so y'all make a decision who y'all will spend your time with.
Pinky.
I'm pinking her. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so let me. Who would you go with? Number 1 or number 2?
I'm going with number 1, red.
Rev your engines. All right, Don, who you got? 1 or 2?
Number two can cook. I'll tell you right now.
Okay. And to the left, Jeff. We already know if you had a chance, who would you?
Yeah,
if you're a single guy.
I'm with my brother. I'm going number 2. He gonna cook for me.
I'm with number 2 all day. That ain't jam. That's jelly. So I definitely go with number 2. So yeah, sorry, no moss for you.
That's cool. If it's jam, I got the peanut butter.
I mean, you can't lose though. Either way, you can't lose. But, yeah, that's what I go with. But while we're on this, let's go ahead and go with our promotion and let you guys know what we're up to, what we're doing, if you guys decide to join Debate the Greats. So to all those people out there that love us and like our content, down at the bottom, you'll see subscribe to The Greats Pro on YouTube. This is where we can see your comments for now. And also, we got merch in the building. Y'all, I don't know if y'all see that. We got merch, baby. Debate the Greats. This is what you will get. This is what you will get once you join and subscribe with us. That's our paid inner circle. You'll get 1 for free, discounts on all type of other stuff. You'll even get a chance to even come here live with us. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in. Man, it's only $10. You spend that on some hot dogs. So you can be a part of Debate the Greats inner circle with just that cost. And like I said, you get a free t-shirt. Debate the Greats, baby. We in the building. Salute. Debate the Greats, y'all. We in the building. Salute. So yeah, that's right here at the bottom, y'all. That's even people that are on Facebook right now. Go to The Greats Pro on YouTube. This is actually where we can see your comments. And as far as like comments right now, let's go ahead and read some. Oh, we've been rolling a little bit. All right. Got too much sauce in the building. He said number 1. He would go with number 1. So there's another vote for you, number 1. Just said, where my shirt at? You ain't subscribed yet. Too much sauce? Like you had too much sauce. That's why you don't even know you subscribe yet. Salute Marcus in the building. Salute. Tim Duncan on the stream is crazy. he calls you Tim Duncan, bro. Straight up haters. Whitney Quarles in the building. Talking about the flaws. He does have witnesses 4 and 6.
Talking about LeBron, man. Where that come from?
He's 4 and 6. Can we talk about LeBron a little bit? But we're gonna talk more about that, Whitney. Thanks for being in the building. Also, Big C South Philly. What's good? God bless. Jesse Ray, Victor is trash. Oh goodness. Whoa.
I wish they were seeing Tim Duncan's check this way.
I will take it too. They said I work for Clutch Sports. they said give back your money from Clutch Sports. I said, man, I wish Clutch Sports gave me some money, boy. I'm telling you, I'll take it. Let me see. The Thunder would be managed Game 7 because the Spurs were just not ready for the bright lights, coaches, players, everyone involved. I definitely agree, Michael. I definitely agree, my guy. Yeah, so this is how you show love and support. Like I said on the channel, support the content, y'all. But yeah, all you gotta do is go to subscribe to the Greats Pro on YouTube. We'll be able to read your comment, and we can chat a little bit. Y'all got something great to say, because I got some questions for you guys too, like that 1 and 2. We're gonna start doing like the beauty of the week. Who y'all got? We also want to talk about some more content too. So salute everybody that's in the building. So now we're gonna go to Jordan. We're gonna talk about Michael Jordan. Let me go ahead and put this on right here, because we need to make sure this is on here before we even start this. Let me go ahead and turn this on. The greatest illusion in NBA history. Is that the truth or not? Is it the greatest illusion ever? Did he play mind games on us? Or is he really the GOAT? So let's go ahead and play this beautiful Bean footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! That's why he's the GOAT!
Okay, so is Michael Jordan the GOAT? And I want to hear from you guys regarding that. I'm gonna start with you first, Abandoned Boys. Why is Michael Jordan the GOAT?
Well, you already know how I feel about the GOAT situation. I just feel like Jordan is just a standard, a cold-blooded killer on the basketball court. He not only wanted to beat you up, he wanted to destroy your hopes and dreams. There wasn't a thought or hesitation on who was going to take that last shot when the game was on the line. Michael Jordan was that guy. You know, he was going to give you his heart and soul on the court. He was a global icon, loved all around the world. But as far as the GOAT conversation, I just feel like it's an era. Like his era, he was the man. I don't put him in this era because he's not in this other era. I just feel like he was a great player in his era. A lot of people thought he was. They loved him. They loved to watch him play. Games were sold out because of him, even in other arenas where they didn't sell out because of him. So I just feel like he was an NBA great. And I feel like I don't put nothing past this era, but his era, he was the GOAT of that era. I don't know about this era because he's not in this era, so I can't really put him in this era. All we can do is hypotheticals about this player is that, but he was a great player in his era, and a lot of people put him as the GOAT. Now, is he the GOAT? In my eyes, yes, but in some other people's eyes, he may not be. But like I said, I know you're going to come with your stats and all this, but as far as a killer on the court, who you wanted on your side when the game was on the line, I'm going to go Jordan all day.
Okay, that's fair. Let me hear from you, Don. Why is Michael Jordan the GOAT?
Bring some stats up for y'all. So nobody in NBA history has scored more points per game than Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Where? Hold on. Where?
30 points per game. 30.12 points per game.
But that's false. Will
All right.
Chamberlain has
Top
scored over 50.
two. Who got more points than him?
Will Chamberlain. He averaged 50 points a game.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but go ahead. You mean in the modern day history?
In
I got
modern
you.
day history in the
There you
last
go.
30, 40 years.
Yeah, you're
30,
right.
40
You're absolutely right.
Cool. So playoff average 33 points per game. And when he got to the biggest stage, he made it happen. He dominated the league on the biggest stage, which is a big thing. 10 years, 10 scoring titles. Right? That's a decade leading in scoring. That was his job. His job was to be a scorer. He wasn't an enforcer. That's what they had Scottie Pippen and Rodman for. His job was to score, get the team to the playoffs, get the team to the finals, and dominate the playoffs, which he did.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only guard to win MVP, also Defensive Player of the Year in the same season. I think that's ever been done before, right? Okay. 6 finals MVPs. And also, I mean, this guy retired twice. How good you got to be to retire twice, come back and do what you do? That was a question.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, when he came back, they lost to the Magic. Didn't go to the big dance.
2 3-peats.
Two three-peats.
I get you, but I mean, you said he left and came back doing what he was always doing. He lost that year, so.
All right, look.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got. So 6-0 in the finals. And you guys know the stat line.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Okay. Well, that's absolutely tremendous. So I'm gonna go with you to the left. What are your thoughts? Hold on for a second before you do that. I gotta say this. I gotta show this. This dude is a nut. Tim Duncan, Paul Pierce, Barkley, and Perkins on the panel.
Who you calling Perkins? No.
I'm sorry. That is absolutely hilarious.
Perkins.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead to the left. This dude, man, sauce on that sauce, boy. I'm telling you. Go ahead to the left.
I do not believe MJ is the GOAT. I like the title that's up there for just the greatest illusion, right? I mean, there's not one solid argument for MJ being the GOAT. Discussed the last time I was on here how the league was set up for him to succeed. You had the Bird injury, the Isaiah injury, Magic being diagnosed with HIV, having to leave the league, Worthy being injured, right? The Celtics growing old. You had after that, right? The expansion just watering down the league, right? It was just, he was always the favorite just because of the condition that the league was in. When Michael Jordan went to the finals, he was the favorite every single time. Couldn't beat the Celtics, couldn't beat the Pistons, couldn't beat the Lakers until that series of unfortunate events occurred, right? He was only competitive and relevant for 6 years. That's it. That's all you hear people talk about. 6-0, 6-0, 6-0. Robert Horry, 7-0. Like, what does that really mean? It doesn't mean a thing. You got 6 years out of what, 13?
Have a check is 8-0.
Right. What were you doing those other 7 years? I really like the 10 scoring titles, because I'll tell you what, for 10 years he led the league in the most missed shots. Right. I mean, if you're putting up the most shots, I'd expect for you to score the most points. He's not efficient. LeBron passed him in scoring with 1,300 less shots. They always bring up the undefeated in the finals. Like I said, Horry was 7-0. It's no big deal to me. I think the biggest tell was when he retired the first time and the Bulls for the entire season lost 2 more games than they did the year they had him. It's just telltale signs.
Yeah.
Right? He came back. They lost to Shaq and Penny in the playoffs. So, to me, don't get me wrong. I saw him play. Great athlete, terrific defender, best scorer, right? But it was just a flicker. You know what I mean? It's like watching the fireworks at your neighbor's house as opposed to going downtown. You know what I mean? Like at the neighbor's house, you go see fireworks for about 10, 15 minutes. Downtown, we shooting them off for an hour. He's just, that's my take on it. He's not the GOAT. He has 6 good years. 6 good years.
Is he talking about Jordan?
Opinion.
That's a flicker. Looking at the neighbors over their fence like, oh, that's cute. Then go downtown and watch everything blow up.
Big show.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, everyone knows my belief on this. I believe Michael Jordan is the second greatest player to ever play this game. Period. I believe he's the second greatest player. It's not his fault that he had crappy competition. It's not his fault, but it has to be examined that he played the equivalent of toddlers out there. He was destroying those guys. You think the 2017-18 Warriors were a dominant team? That is their equivalent of the Warriors playing JV high school teams. Like there was no way they were losing those games. There was no way. The greatest coach ever, the greatest player of their generation, Scottie Pippen, which they don't give credit for, I think is hilarious. But he is one of the top 50 players in the NBA, even back then. So to say it wasn't because of Scottie didn't help. And here's what I'm gonna do, because you know I'm the guy with the stats. I'm the stat guy. I want y'all to see something regarding this. Michael Jordan, in all the finals that he had, he led in one category. One, scoring, which shows that he's a one-trick pony. The guy that does everything else was Scottie Pippen. He should be the MVP. Jordan took those MVPs from him because he did more. Jordan was a dominant scorer. Awesome. But no, cut it out. Regarding Michael Jordan and what he's done, 9 times led the league in missed shots. Led the whole league in missed shots. So those scoring titles, it means nothing when you're shooting the most and missing the most. He just out there gunning and no one's saying nothing. Oh, but you got those scoring titles. I would too if I shot more than everybody that ever played the game. He shot more than everybody the first 7 years of his career. Then we go here. 7 seasons. And here are the 7 seasons right here where he led those missed shots. Diabolical. You can equate these are all the seasons that he had the scoring titles too. Like it's one thing to hold records and say you're the greatest at scoring, but never say how many times did you miss those shots? How many times that you went against terrible competition? How many times that you were not the leader of your team in every statistical category? You just lead in one category. How can you claim to be the greatest? And to top it off, here's my last topper. In Game 6 of 1992, Phil Jackson benched Michael Jordan the start of the 4th quarter because they got stagnant. The team's offense was stagnant. Scottie Pippen led the reserves because they thought they were going to lose the game to a 14-2 run before Jordan returned to close out the game. Basically saying Scottie Pippen was the reason that they won that last game. Jordan was missing and shooting and missing and literally had to be benched. LeBron haven't been benched by any coach. He'll fire the coach before the coach bench him. It just never happened. And you can never say that you're the greatest when someone can say, hey, you boy, Sit on the bench. Okay, Phil. Never happened to LeBron James. So I'm just saying, like, if you're the greatest, it all should show that you're the greatest. Those numbers, shooting the most, missing the most, having these scoring titles that are empty scoring titles when you shoot more than everybody else. How can you say you're the GOAT and you're playing inferior competition? How can you say I'm the greatest with a straight face? I'm the greatest. It's absolutely diabolical. So I'll go ahead and let you.
When did Jordan say that? He never claimed he was the greatest. That was your guy. LeBron said he was the GOAT. Jordan never said he was the GOAT.
No, we're talking about, is Jordan the GOAT? That's what I'm talking about. I never said.
You just said he claimed he was the GOAT. He never claimed anything. That was LeBron.
Well, he said, and let me make this thing clear. This is what Jordan says publicly. Jordan has an image that he's trying to uphold. And another thing, I'm gonna talk about this too. He has his image that he's trying to uphold. The flu game. Anybody remember the flu game?
Yeah.
You remember the flu game, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had the flu, right?
Yeah.
He never had the flu. He got food poisoning. That's what I'm talking about this image, bro. He has this image that he's trying to uphold. He never had the flu. He suffered food poisoning. He ate the wrong food and got food poisoning. It's all lies. So what he's saying behind closed doors, and you don't believe me, I pull up interviews. He's telling people, I'm the greatest ever. But when he does interviews, he says, there is no GOAT.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Okay, I'll bring it in.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you said it.
I don't believe that.
I'm so glad you said it.
At all.
So that's my problem with this guy, man. He's not real. He's not authentic. He is an image. He's an illusion. That's what he's trying to set for you guys. No, don't put me in that. I'm humble. I'm this. But behind closed doors, when you know I'm the GOAT, I'll tear you up. Call me Black Jesus.
Bring me a conversation where he said that.
I'll bring it in.
I'm waiting for that.
What's kind of funny and what's really diabolical is that we're trying to say that someone had no competition. What do these other players do? But this is crazy.
Rank your greatest team.
And we're trying to say that if Patrick Ewing sprained his ankle, Magic Johnson announced he had HIV, and this determines if a player is great or not, is diabolical. You gotta get out of here.
Okay. Here's where it makes sense. Here's where it makes sense and it lands. If you rank the 3 greatest teams ever, you're gonna have, and literally we did this last week. You had the Bulls in that ranking, right?
Mm-hmm.
The greatest teams ever. His competition was boo-boo. You know it. I know it. Like, y'all. Okay. So what great team did he play in the finals? I'm going to say this one more time, and you got time to think about it. What great team did he play? If we can't settle on the basics, then there's no way we can talk about real stuff. Like, so what great team did he play?
So the question is irrelevant because you can say that about any single sport. That question is just.
I just love how y'all never answer the question. I asked you a direct question.
What great
team? No, it's not a close-ended. It's literally a question saying, out of the 6 teams he played, what was the great team that he played?
I would never say a player is great or not great based on who they played against.
Of course you would, because you're debating against Michael Jordan. And also, you still not answering my question.
I wouldn't do that, though.
Why are you running?
There's no sport I would do that.
Why are you running?
Football.
Answer the question.
It doesn't make sense.
We talking about the NBA, the greatest athletes in the world, and you saying they're not good? I don't understand.
Listen to what I'm saying. Here? What great team did he play? I'm saying this. I'm saying it in English. If I knew how to speak it in Spanish, I would say it. What great team did he play? If you can give me one, we can talk about it. Until then, he's playing inferior competition. So tell me, what team is that?
We're talking about NBA teams, all of them.
I asked another direct question.
All of them are great teams. What do you mean? The NBA teams.
Let me let you hear this, because y'all not good.
Why are you running?
These are all basketball teams.
Why are you running?
College. This is the.
Why are you running?
Still not answering the question.
Why are you running?
All teams were great.
Name the team.
The Knicks were great. They had a great team.
He didn't place the Knicks in the finals.
You said the finals.
Name a team in the finals.
Was a great team.
I'm talking about the NBA finals, not the Eastern Conference finals. The NBA finals where it counts, where y'all say 6-0 matters.
Portland. Portland wasn't a good team.
How many times Portland go to the NBA championship? If Portland was that great team, I'm going to sit right here and let you think about it.
Yeah, it's not just fair to say because you're basically saying that in the they didn't ever go to Game 7 in a 6 game series.
That's proof too.
Who did you play against? You played 82 games before you even get to the playoffs.
My God, that's
so
proof
you can't
too.
say you didn't play against nobody in 82 games. You have to have a record in order to get to the playoffs, right?
I'm asking you a direct question.
Yeah, your direct answer.
Because that's not an answer. What great team did he play? What great team did Michael Jordan play in the finals, all 6 finals? Who was that team?
Phoenix was a great team.
How many times Phoenix makes it to the finals?
It don't make no difference. I mean,
no. How can they be a great team if they never made it to the finals again? How can you say someone's great when they only been to the finals one time?
Do you know how hard it is to make it to the finals?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
It's like arguing with this wall right here. I'm asking a direct question. Okay, so someone said something about Utah, which is a great team. So Karl Malone, this is who Jordan's competition was. This is who he faced the most. Karl Malone and what's Stockton, the guy that passed the most assists, and so that was the great team.
Utah's definitely the best team that the Bulls faced.
Yeah, and guess who checked Jordan during that team? Hornacek, Russell. That was his greatest competition that he played.
Definitely one-sided. He didn't have to defend.
Bro, come on. But I can say on the other side, let me tell you who's on the other side. The Spurs, the Warriors, even Kevin Durant and OKC. Those are the teams that LeBron James played.
Dallas
and you it's like I said, it's like playing NBA 2K on hard mode and playing NBA 2K on rookie mode. Because Jordan was playing on rookie mode. That's why y'all claim this 6-0 was great, but it's not. I'm on rookie mode, killing the game.
Yeah,
Then you talk about a guy that's playing on expert mode and saying, "Oh, you lost." I'm playing better teams,
but you have no defense. You can't even put your hand. You can't even hand check now. What do you? I mean, of course it's gonna be easier. Y'all shooting jumpers all game. You go to the hole, you don't get knocked out. You can't even touch nobody nowadays. So you really can't say that. The better competition, yeah, because you can't touch. You can touch. You can't put your hands on nobody. Like, come on, man.
Who's better, Kevin Durant, or Karl Malone?
Karl Malone.
John Stockton or Curry?
Curry.
Jeff Hornacek or what's the other Splash brother? Klay Thompson.
Hornacek. Klay Thompson's trash. Get out of here with that. Klay Thompson is trash.
Do you see what I'm talking about? The delusion
Klay Thompson is not that dude. Come on now. He is not that dude. Y'all tripping. Klay Thompson is not that dude.
Brian Russell or Draymond Green?
Brian Russell.
Do you see? Listen, dude, this is with a straight face. This is with a straight face. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Okay, Karl Malone or Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Stockton or what's his name? What's the guy on you said Klay's trash. You got too much sauce on your team. Too much sauces on your team.
Klay is trash. That's why they traded him.
He's trash now. He wasn't trash
if
then.
He was that good of a player, he wouldn't have got traded. He's trash.
Dude scored 50-something points with one dribble.
I don't care. They still traded him, though. So if he was that great, they wouldn't have traded him.
Then why?
And he was a splash brother. They wouldn't have traded him.
Tell me your guy that Russell that did numbers like that. What's his name? Did I put him against Russell?
You said Draymond Green against Russell.
Okay. What was the other guy then?
You said Hornacek?
Yeah, Hornacek. When did Hornacek hit that amount of threes or made that many All-Star games as Klay? Have Hornacek made an All-Star game?
He only made it because of Steph. That was fixed.
Has Hornacek made an All-Star game? Can you look that up for me?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yeah, because it's with a straight face you're saying this.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
No, Klay was not.
Even your guy over there laughing. Like this
Clay
is
was
crazy.
not that.
Well, so it says Hornacek did make one All-Star game. Klay Thompson has been in 5. When you look at their stats too, it's a wrap.
Shows
Klay
who's the better
Thompson
player.
leads in everything, right? Points, rebounds, assists, just career stats. It's a wash.
Adrian Knight in the building. Salute. Say you cannot pick the competition in that case. Might as well blame him from when he was born. I said the same thing. Listen. That's why I gave Jordan credit. That's why he's number 2 on my list. He can't help what era he was born in. But you gotta knock him down a peg for saying this 6-0 means something when he's not playing.
No, you don't.
You have to.
Remember, y'all said they cleared the path for him.
They did.
They did play. They changed the rules.
Got injured. Magic had AIDS. That's his fault. Come on, man.
Listen. Here's
Come
what
on,
it
The rules
was.
that were implemented too.
There you go. The rules that were changed for him too. Those flagrant fouls, all that stuff got started because Jordan went up to the office and said, "Hey, they're hurting me. You guys want to see me fly, right? You want to sell more tickets? You want to sell more shoes? Stop these guys from hurting me. Stop the Knicks. Stop Detroit from hurting me." And guess what happened? Jordan went on a run ever since. That's what happened. They changed the rules for him.
Answer me this: how can you be in the GOAT debate if you ain't even got 1 3-peat?
Championships are a team accomplishment.
Yes. When are you going to get that?
Don't try to sweep it under the rug. 3-peats. How many LeBron got? 0. Exactly, because he didn't stay with the team long enough to get a 3-peat.
Listen, only thing you can say.
Competition comes.
And listen, that's what I'm saying. Competition. The 3-peat comes from beating inferior competition. This is all ties back. Everything that you say is great about this guy, all tied back to his competition.
There hasn't even been a back-to-back.
But he picked his team. So what do you mean competition? He picked his teams.
Yeah. So there hasn't been a back-to-back champion since what, KD them? And that was in 2016, 17.
Yep.
Hasn't been a back-to-back champion since then. The league is more competition. It has more better players now.
So it tells you how hard it is to
know.
do it. He did it twice.
Dude, that was back in his
I'm
day.
talking about the
He would
competition.
play nobody.
Player,
That's why.
A player is a player.
If your girl
player
to
is a
go,
player.
make it happen.
Yeah.
You're a hooper. I'm a hooper. You're a
You
hooper. I'm a
wouldn't
hooper.
say that somebody's better than another, right? The level of competition matters, bro. It just does.
Are we talking about stats for why he's so great? Or are we talking about the competition he played against, and that's why he's so great? Because you can't,
It's
have
both.
both sides of the coin and say
No,
it's a team
it's
accomplishment.
it's actually both.
him
what I'll
winning
say.
and then say, go ahead.
I'll say that it is both, because if this guy is winning at this level of competition, that's something to be said. Now, if I'm winning versus a lower level of competition, it doesn't require as much from me. If the competition is higher or closer to me, right, then those wins mean more because I had to come up, right? I had to elevate my game. If everybody's the same, right, you're thinking, okay, a win is a win. It doesn't really matter. But if competition or the level is the same and I up my game, make myself better, and achieve that win on a consistent basis, that means more than if I'm playing some guys that aren't as good as me and I'm just out here walking them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
Well,
Because you can't say that
That's fine.
LeBron had harder competition,
But he did.
LeBron never elevated his game to not have competition. Michael Jeffrey Jordan did.
Okay.
You can look
Okay,
at the
he
league,
elevated
right?
his
He kept getting
competition.
better and better and better.
Hold on for a second. He elevated his competition because when he beat the Warriors, they tapped Durant on the shoulder and said, "Hey, we're not gonna beat this dude unless the second greatest player joins our team. That's why we need you."
Same thing with Boston.
Yeah. All right, but let's go to Charles Williams' comment. He said, "What makes MJ 6-0 great is he won 6 rings in 8 years, 25-1 playoff series, 1991 to 1998. I'm gonna check those numbers too. Compared to LeBron James going 8 straight finals appearance in 3 and 5. So, what makes MJ 6-0 great? 6 rings. So 25-1 speaks to something. It doesn't speak to, and we're talking about a team sport. It doesn't speak to the greatness of Michael Jordan. It speaks to the dominance of that Bulls team. That's why the Bulls team is ranked the top 3 ever in the greatest teams that ever played. Because, and then what I'm saying is because that team was so great, number one, they had to be top 3. And then you look at who they played. That's what I'm saying. 25-1 playoff series. Now, and it's the flip side for LeBron. They kept getting better and better. You keep adding more better teams. Or he took a terrible team to the finals. He overachieved. There is no way in hell LeBron James should have been in the finals against the Spurs the first time. You know it. I know it. The whole world knows it. He should have never been in the finals with that team. That team was terrible. I mean, no all-stars on the team but LeBron. Going against a team that already won a championship before, the Spurs, and you see their star-studded cast that's been together that whole time, coached by Popovich. And then on the opposite end, you got the Cavs coach that was assistant for Popovich, running the same plays that Popovich just made up. It's diabolical. So we know that. Like, we know the facts. The facts will never change. The facts will never change.
What happened with Dallas?
Do you want me to explain what happened to Dallas?
They lost. They didn't explain. They lost.
No, let me explain
lost.
since you want to ask again.
Yes.
Because y'all keep asking me the same question.
Jason Terry.
You keep asking me the same question about Jason Terry that came off the bench and scored some great points. It was the first time ever a Heat team. This team only had 2 players that came from the previous year. That was literally Wade and Haslam. Everybody else on that whole team was new.
They made it.
Are you going to let me finish?
Okay, but
because you asked me a question. So what I like to do is finish. That whole team was new. They first got together. They all teamed up together. Like I said, no one on that team was on that same team except for those 2 players. That's it. Going against a team that just went to the finals 2 years later with a greater coach. And we got a coach that literally came from the film room. That's the team that they were going against. They had 3 all-stars, cool, but the rest of the team was garbage. I know it, you know it. And that team had no chemistry. Just those team on the strength made it to the finals.
But they made it. You keep making the shoot. They made it. What do you mean?
Yes, they made it.
NBA players. You acting like they made it to the finals. Oh, they made it to the finals, but we didn't deserve to be there, so we lost.
I never said they didn't deserve to be there. I said they went against a better team.
Exactly.
This is a team sport.
Exactly.
Team.
But you have the GOAT on your team that's supposed to step up to the level of competition that he's playing against. Since he is the GOAT, that's what you say, right?
And I explained to you that
and
too.
he lost.
Are you gonna let me speak, or are you just gonna keep over
Nothing else
talking?
to talk about.
No, here's what the talk about is. It was Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade was the older person on that team. Dwayne Wade had already won a championship. Dwayne Wade is 3 years older than LeBron James. Dwayne Wade said, let me take this over. I'll take it over. And guess what LeBron James did? You've already done this. You got the resume. You got the jacket. Go ahead. Dwayne Wade realized the greatest player ever was on my team. So guess what happened? No, don't even say nothing. Before the next year happened, the next year when LeBron James took over, they won.
Why are you talking about next year?
And then they won after that.
Why are you
Then they
talking
won
about
after
next
that.
year? We talking about that year.
Listen,
he told,
only thing I want you to do
LeBron
is
is so great. Why would he concede to somebody telling him, "Let me do this"? That shows he's not a true leader.
Are you not understanding what I just said?
No, you're not understanding what you just said.
If Jordan joined the team, if Jordan joined the team,
he's not gonna take a back seat to nobody.
God damn it! Are you gonna let me finish? let me finish my sentence. Then you can start yours, because that's how a conversation works.
Okay, come on.
Okay, listen. If Jordan joined a team that already had a championship winner on that team, he would have conceded and did what the guy said. Yes, he would have.
No, he wouldn't have.
Because what showed me he would have is because that team didn't even make the freaking playoffs. That's why he would have. Because he was getting his butt whooped.
Like you just said, your GOAT just conceded to Dwayne Wade. So that makes Dwayne Wade a better player than him.
What did I just say?
Thank you.
Are you listening, or do you have wax in your ears?
No, I'm not listening.
What I just said is
from a donkey's ass.
What I just said is Wade said you're the greatest player. When LeBron James took over, they didn't stop winning.
Why did you take over that year?
You're welcome.
Exactly, because
I just said Dwayne Wade had more on his jacket than LeBron James did. LeBron said, okay, we're teammates now, because that's what LeBron James, he's a teammate.
Exactly.
He plays for a team.
He's a let's play the right way and not take the big shot. Thank you. Appreciate you.
we're gonna. You're right. We're gonna play the right way because that's how you're
and
supposed to
lose,
play.
like he's been doing.
That's how you're supposed to play. But the problem is Jordan played nobody, so he can't prove that he did anything.
Okay,
You're welcome.
You say he played nobody.
You're welcome.
6-0.
You're welcome. He played nobody.
2 3-peats. How many 3-peats did LeBron have?
I'm sorry.
0.
Who was Jordan's greatest competition? We're going back to that again.
I didn't say nothing.
I know you didn't say nothing because you ain't got nothing to say.
Utah.
You got nothing to say.
I
had to give you Utah because you didn't even freaking know.
Like I said, you
don't even know who your guy played.
Your go conceded to Dwayne Wade.
You don't even know who your guy played.
Nothing else to say.
Only thing I got to say is this. If you're the GOAT, that you're acting like you're not. If you played in a flu game, which you didn't have the dang on flu, let's just cut all this image and this mirage that you trying to put out. Just say Jordan, just because if Jordan says I'm the GOAT, he know dang on well LeBron James fans, LeBron James people, even other people have to fact check why he's not the GOAT, and that will show that he's not. So that's all I gotta say about that. But Charles Williams in the building. Thanks for your comments, my guy. Sorry I can't read them all, but that's a good stat. And this is what we do with Debate the Greats. Like, we debate the greats. You got your reason why he's a GOAT. I got my reason why he's a GOAT, and we're gonna talk about this all day.
You see that comment? Don't act like you don't see it.
Well, it don't make any sense.
Nah, don't act like you don't see that comment.
It don't make
D-Wade, Chris Bosh, LeBron all drafted in 2003,
Yeah.
so nobody had no experience than the Nets.
But
They all
a
came
false
in the same.
statement.
Wrong.
This
wrong,
dude isn't
wrong.
even considering the circumstances.
Yeah, go ahead, tell him, Jim.
D-Wade played with Shaq, who had won 3 rings previously with the Lakers, right? And when he got to Miami, Shaq deferred to D-Wade first off, right? He says, hey, you're the young guy. I'm going to let you lead this team, and taught
Correct.
him how to win. So what happened is that D-Wade had a champion who was able to teach him how to win. When LeBron got to Miami, he conceded to D-Wade, hoping that D-Wade, being a champion, would be able to help him win. But like in every other situation in LeBron's career,
He's the
he
greatest.
had to make the way.
So he had a loser mentality when he went to
He
Miami,
didn't have
right?
a loser mentality.
Supposed to make a way.
He had to make his own way. Unlike
On
Michael
D-Wade's
Jordan. No, not on D-Wade's back, because D-Wade wasn't with him in LA. D-Wade wasn't with him in Cleveland. You understand me?
The bubble
So
championship don't
stop
count.
it.
So
Hey, it don't count to you.
it don't
But
count to
when
a lot of
it was
NBA
just on the
greats.
top 10 teams in the last 10 years.
No, that was a made up list.
Hey,
That's a
it
fan
was
list.
there.
That's a made up
It was
list.
there. And that's
No,
my
we
thing
all
about
know.
the MJ thing, man. That there's never going to be an end, because boys are going to run around in circles.
They can't answer
You
questions.
can't ask the question. You're gonna leave.
They can't bring
we
it
were
up.
talking about if MJ is the GOAT, and we always end up on LeBron.
Because there is
Yeah,
only
didn't
one
mention
GOAT.
Back to LeBron.
We didn't mention LeBron.
No, we
There-
didn't mention
I-
LeBron.
He
Everyone.
was just talking about LeBron.
We didn't initially mention him at all.
I don't.
You guys always
mention-
start. I wasn't gonna mention
made
LeBron
sure
at
I
all.
didn't mention him.
Yeah, so I
I
wanted.
made sure I did not mention.
He was brought up. He was brought up. You guys brought up LeBron James' name, like, because you have to.
Got to.
In order to boost this
And
guy
I can
up, you
tell
got to
when
say,
it happened.
there you go. Like,
When we brought up the level of competition, that's when you brought in LeBron.
I did.
No,
It's not
you
worth talking about.
Yeah, but when we brought in the level of competition that Jordan played, they brought in LeBron, which, in my opinion, the GOAT argument on MJ's side is it's irrelevant. Like, he's not even relevant unless we speak about LeBron. That's the only time MJ will ever come up.
That's diabolical.
Is when
Stop
boys
it.
talk
And I think
about
that's the
LeBron.
other way around.
Stop it.
listen,
Everybody compares LeBron to Jordan. They don't compare Jordan to LeBron.
when you
That's-
50-year-olds die off, and our kids think about in the history books, they're gonna be like, why was Jordan even compared to LeBron James? Like, I don't see anything that this guy has done relevant other than capture the hearts of 50-year-olds that are now dead in the grave.
Killer mentality. Something
Killer
LeBron
my
don't have.
butt. How
Don't have.
you gonna kill somebody and you playing inferior competition?
Killer mentality.
Be killing babies. Ooh. Ooh, I stabbed a baby. Ooh, like that's kill. Come on.
I'd rather pass the ball than take the last shot.
You can take the last shot when you're not playing nobody.
But that's a fallacy too. LeBron has more last-second buzzer beaters than Michael Jordan.
We all know that.
He should have everything.
Yeah,
Play
that's
that
what I'm
shit
saying.
12
Because
years.
he's the GOAT. That's
Play
why.
the next 12 years should have
So
everything.
now
That's why.
longevity is a sin.
LeBron is a stat. That's it.
Longevity does not
Listen,
equal greatness.
What they try to do
So
is
what's
they
the
try to
point of
take
saying
his
the
they take his
sixth ring?
advantages away to try to make
point of bringing up
make
the
Jordan
sixth ring?
somebody.
Didn't take an extra 10
He's
years
not.
to do it. He has more rings than him, and it didn't take an extra 10 years of playing in
But
basketball.
If I want to talk about Curry having 4 rings, why do your 6 rings matter if longevity doesn't mean anything? We both got rings. You just got 2 more than me.
You've been playing in the league for 23 years.
I just brought up Steph Curry. I didn't say anything.
How about Robert Horry?
Robert Ory don't fill seats. Quit bringing Robert Ory. He
No,
don't fill
no.
seats.
You said championships. Championships
Okay, but he
matter.
don't feel
Is
six.
championships
Always
everything?
gonna be a runaround.
Is championships everything? Because if you say championships, then I have to say Bill Russell. I have to say I have to give it to Ori. Like if you say
Robert Horry.
championships, but if now you're saying is it
It's always gonna be
all those
Any-
players are better than LeBron James.
bro,
I said
anything
it.
that you say that Jordan is great at, there's somebody that's better than him at it. I can say what's harder to do, 6-0 championships or 50,000 points. Which one is harder to get? Here's your answer. There's only one
Anybody
person
can
that
do
ever
it.
got 50,000 points. There's many people that's won 6-0. You're welcome.
Who got 50,000 points?
You see what I'm talking about? This is
I'm
what
just
we have to
asking.
do.
I'm just asking.
Dude, why don't you do some research?
I'm just asking. I'm asking you.
No, do some research. I
I'm
want you to do your
researching
own
you.
research.
I'm asking you.
No,
who got
you don't.
50,000
You have to. You
points.
should
just
already
said
know.
Who got 50,000 points?
You're on this panel. You should know who got
Exactly.
50,000
You can't
points.
say you
You're
don't
on this
know.
panel. You should know
You
who
don't
has
know,
50,000
obviously.
points.
You don't know.
Talking louder don't mean nothing because you're still not making
who
your
got
point.
50,000 points?
Once again, who are we talking about?
I'm asking you.
It's not Michael Jordan.
It's not Michael Jordan.
Okay, but I'm asking you, who is it?
What's harder to get? 50,000 or 6-0?
Who cares about how many points you get
Exactly.
if you win the big dance?
Whatever I ask a question,
Now
it's
you say
never a
Robert
direct answer.
It's funny how LeBron fans
Never.
diminish his finals record when it all matters.
It's not.
How do you
that
score
I'm
8
diminishing.
points in a
I'm just
I don't
letting
understand.
you know that if you think 6-0 is impressive, why don't you find 7-0 impressive?
Are 8-0 impressive? Because
Yeah,
Havlicek has 8-0.
That's all I'm saying. It's like
This
there's
is back-
always a runaround.
Let me Richard
There's
round.
not one solid piece of information that stands when you are trying to make Michael Jordan the GOAT.
None.
We don't have to make him the GOAT. Everybody else does that
Well,
in the
that's
world.
fine, because, and honestly, whenever we start this debate, guys, when we're talking about Jordan and they feel like Jordan the GOAT, 9 times out of 10, the first words to come out of their mouths is "I feel." I feel. It ain't got nothing to do with feelings.
Charles, they don't talk
It's
about three-peats
stats.
because LeBron don't got one. That's why they don't talk
We
about
can
it.
talk about 3-peats all day long. I have no problem.
Not with
talking
LeBron's
about
name on 'em.
anything. Well, LeBron
Exactly.
doesn't
Well,
have any
that's it.
3-peats. That's fine. That doesn't bother me.
No
But it
three-peats,
bothers
but he's
you
great.
that people have more titles than your guy. It bothers you that Robert
Does
Horry
Robert
is
Horry have 2
7-0.
three-peats?
See what I mean?
Why you got over
It's a-
talking?
it's-
Ladies say
it's-
we got saying.
I'm just saying we conversating.
We're not.
Robert-
You're not
Robert
conversating.
Horry doesn't
Somebody's
have
talking.
3
Why are you
over
talking
someone.
over me if I'm talking over
I'm
him?
asking you. I'm the host of the show.
Okay, but I'm the co-host of the show.
How about being quiet?
Nah, I
Let
don't
it
be
go,
quiet.
let it
I'm
go.
gonna speak my piece.
Let him speak what he has
Okay,
to
go
say.
ahead.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, I really know, right? There is no one piece of evidence. There's not one argument out there for Michael Jordan being the GOAT. I love the debate because I get to watch people run off the track, right? The train just goes straight off the rails. You cannot speak to Jordan's career if someone actually challenges any piece of information. Guys get to crying and whining. You see this guy in here, 6-0 in 8 years, going 25-1. Okay, that's great. But if you find 6-0 impressive, why don't you find 7-0 by Robert Horry impressive?
Crickets.
No, I'm just saying he didn't dominate the league. So I mean, it's not that it's not impressive. I'm not saying it's not impressive.
So
He didn't dominate the league.
Would you consider going to the finals 8 straight years, dominating the league?
And losing?
I said going to the finals 8 straight. You see what I mean?
No,
In the finals.
I'm trying to
But would
understand.
you-
I just asked one quick,
yes,
2
but-
words.
So would you consider running to the finals 8 straight times, dominating the league?
And losing, no.
Okay. So how do you find going to the finals 3 straight times? How do you find that dominating the league?
And winning in a row?
3. Yeah.
In a row, though.
Yeah.
That's not impressive.
That's no different. Well, for me, I think it's different to go 8 straight.
And lose? Half
And
of
not only, wait a minute, because when he went 3 straight, he had the same team, the same coach.
excuses.
No, it's not excuses.
These are
Just
facts.
saying
How's
to
it
you.
excuses if they're
Excuses.
facts?
Because
Did
he's
you
staying with the
win?
same team.
Did you win or did you lose when you win? That's the only thing that matters.
That's not the only thing that matters, because if
To
that's
you,
the okay,
but
if that's
then
if that's the
somebody
only
said
thing that
7-0,
matters, then you got to give Bill Russell his due.
Sure.
Bill Russell has 13, so he's
Sure.
better than Michael Jordan.
Did I get to watch Bill Russell? I did not.
So he's
That's
better
Did
than
I
Michael
get to
Jordan.
watch him?
Always
If
gonna
it's
run
all about
around.
championships, Bill Russell should be the
Always
GOAT.
Did I get to watch him?
When you get a
Does it
chance,
matter?
watch him and watch it. And watch
I'm
who
just
he
saying I
played
didn't get to
against.
watch
Does
him.
that matter?
Since we talking about competition.
No,
How did he be
no,
my GOAT if I didn't watch him? That don't make sense to me.
no. So you saying
see
he's
To me,
greater?
I saw Jordan playing.
I didn't say if he's your
We're
GOAT.
not.
Yeah, this is
I'm
my GOAT.
saying
Yeah.
the
I didn't say if he's your GOAT.
You
I
just
said if he's greater. If it's all about championships, Bill Russell is greater.
I didn't see him play.
No, but you're
I-
saying,
but
you're
it
saying that's what it's
happened,
all
bro.
about. You
It
said that's what it's all about.
Huh?
It happened.
Okay.
Now-
That's the
and
stat I
you're
never
fine.
saw because I never saw him play.
See,
How many-
there's a
how many
term
three-peats
for
does
what
Bill
you
Russell
guys
got?
deal with, and it's called cognitive
Bill has
dissonance.
like 7 in a row.
When that new information is introduced.
You're
to
welcome.
You
Mhm.
you
Okay.
guys are not able
Hush.
to process it and see.
Matter of fact, I think it's 9 in a row.
cognitive dissonance.
He has 9 in a row.
Who,
I'm
Bill
about
Russell?
to look and check
Bill
his
Russell
games.
has 9 in a row. Check it out for me. I think it's 9 or 7 in a row.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Like,
I didn't. I didn't
three-peats
see
don't
him.
mean
I'm not-
nothing.
Playing against
I'm just saying like
school
I
teachers
didn't see
and
him play, so he
janitors.
can't be my GOAT if I didn't see him play. That's way before my
I
time.
don't.
That's
what
all I'm saying.
Your argument that you're saying that championships is more important.
Yeah.
Y'all leaning on that fact. The guy won 9 in a row. The guy has 13 championships. Why isn't he better than Michael Jordan?
How many MVPs
50
does he
years
got?
before I was
If y'all
born, so how
claim-
can I
if y'all
say he's
claim
my
that he's
GOAT?
better.
That don't make, I don't
I'm
know
not
him.
saying. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I never said GOAT. I'm saying the greatest player. Why isn't he over Michael Jordan? If y'all care about rings, it's all about rings. That's all I'm saying.
Because the debate is our opinion. I never saw the guy play, so I can't say he's better than anybody.
Well,
I can't say he's better than
it's
LeBron.
not
I can't
it's
say
not
that.
your opinion. It's a fact. 6-0 is a
The-
No,
the-
the debate is
then rings aren't important.
6-0 is a fact, right? 9 in a row is a fact. Like these are facts, and you guys like to say 6-0 like he went 6 in a row. That's not the case. He went 3 in a row.
And then
But
came
if-
back.
So if you think 3 in a row is impressive, how can you not find 9 in a row
Hold on.
impressive?
Hold on.
That's my whole thing.
Let this sit. Let this sit. Jordan's greatest competition in his era was who? Now I'm not even talking about in the finals. I'm not even talking about the finals right now. I'm talking about period. Who was that team that Jordan played that was in Jordan's era that was as dominant as he was? I'm gonna tell you, Houston Rockets. And guess how many times the Houston Rockets won? 2 championships. Those 2 championships, where was Michael Jordan?
playing golf.
Mm-mm. He was
Exactly.
one of them. He was there for the other.
That's what I'm. Where was Michael Jordan when his toughest competition of his era was there? Where was he? That's my point.
All right, let's wrap it.
That's my point. What you say?
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I just didn't see Bill. I'm not diminishing nothing. He
Go back
did.
and watch him. You're
I
gonna see he
saw
was
some
playing
of Robert
nobody,
Horry
bro. He was
stuff.
playing
I'm just saying I didn't see him. So
substitute
I'm
teachers.
not-
I thought competition didn't matter.
That's what y'all say. Y'all say Jordan played
No,
no
no, no,
competition.
no, now it
Neither did
matters.
Bill Russell.
now it matters. Now it matters when you're defending your guy. It didn't matter. Now it matters.
I never said it
And
didn't
I
matter.
thought the championships didn't matter. Now it doesn't matter. Dude, I can't. But here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go to the next topic because you're right, Don. Regarding these teams that we have right here, who do you pick to win and why? And I'm gonna start with you first, Don. Who would you pick and why?
I gotta go with the Bubble Boys.
Is that who you think will win?
No, absolutely not. So I gotta go with on a serious note, Jordan and them. I do like the Warriors down there, but I gotta go with Jordan and them.
But we're talking about not the team. We're talking about these three players going against each other. We're not talking about the teams. So I'm gonna go. Let's go with the. All right, let's go with the teams first, and then we're gonna go with these three.
Like 3v3v3v3.
Yeah, 3v. Yeah. Who do you think will win? Let's go 3v, and then we're gonna go with the teams because it said the teams at the top. I just read that.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bulls.
The Bulls for the team, and then who you go with 3v?
I'm going with the Bulls.
Okay. Spoken like a true Jordan fan. All right, who do you think?
I'm
Bandit Boys.
I'm rocking with the Bulls for the 3 because yeah, it's easy work. And then with the team, I'm going with the Bulls. You know it. Don't do that all day. Chicago. What up, Toon Ray?
All right. Who would you go with to the left?
3v3. I'm going to go with the Lakers team. The entire team, I'm going with the Warriors. I mean, 73-9, 72-10 any day.
Yeah. So your pick is exactly mine because we are unbiased, and what we do is we know basketball. So there's no way in hell these three, the 7-footers and LeBron James, will lose to them 3v3. But as far as like the best team, it's definitely the Warriors, and it is not even close. Not even close. So yeah, so that are the teams, and let's go ahead and finish with this. And let me go with you first. Let me get your final thoughts.
The NBA playoffs. I mean, with the finals, great finals. Spurs just took a L this year. They'll be back next year. You know, the rookie team got sent home as well as they should have because they're very inexperienced. They'll be back next year. Shout out to New York and Brunson. Sly Fox need to be annihilated. Real MVP.
No, Sugar
Ray Leonard versus Durant was a hell of a fight. Sugar Ray stuck to his game plan, did what he's supposed to do, and totally outclassed Durant. And Durant quit at the end. Diabolical. Beauty of the week, I'm going with Sexy Red, and I ain't talking about the rapper. Come here, I'll be to see you after the show. Hit me in the DMs. Jordan the GOAT. Like I said, the GOAT debate is a preference, man. It's just all who you like and what era. Jordan played in another era, and he was the GOAT of that era, and that's all I got to say about that. And he will always be the GOAT of that era, no matter what competition he played against.
All right, cool beans. All right, let's go with you next, Don. What are your thoughts about the playoffs?
Yeah, the playoffs themselves, I would say it was definitely entertaining matchup. Especially the Spurs just coming out with the high energy, young roster, young cast. I don't think these guys will be back at the finals. Sorry, AB. I do think they'll definitely be a top contender, top 3 or top 4 seed in the West. The West is just very tough right now. But shout out the Knicks for coming through and showing up and showing out. Batman Brunson.
Sugar Ray and Duncan.
Sugar Ray. Yeah, so Sugar Ray getting back to his game plan in the second fight there, which is amazing to see. Again, his thing was all about speed, it's all about distance, controlling the pace of the fight, dominating the fight. And anytime you can make another man cry in the ring, you doing something special. So you doing something special. A man had to actually quit in the middle of a fight that you paid to, you know what I'm saying? You had to quit in the middle of a fight. So that was pretty cool.
Beauty of the week.
Beauty and the Beast.
Who you got?
Pinky all day.
Pinky in the building.
Pinky in the building.
Jordan the GOAT.
Jordan the GOAT. You guys heard the stat line. You guys heard the facts from both sides. You guys know what it is. Jordan did what he did. The competition doesn't matter. Everybody's paid to do a job. If I can show up to my job today, paid to do a job. It don't matter it don't matter how long I've been doing the job. or what the competition is. Either I'm number one or I'm not number one. Jordan showcased that multiple times. 10 scoring titles.
Who will win?
Yeah, so still sticking with 3v3. Gotta go with the Bulls. Because I don't see nobody on that list that's gonna play defense to stop Michael Jordan. And then team wise, I mean, because it's got Michael Jordan on it, got some defenders on there, Scottie Pippen, Rodman. It's still gonna be a pretty dominant team. Still is a dominant team. So
I'm hitting you with lateral movement. Anyway, that's why I think either one of these two would shut him down. Anyway, but let's get your final thoughts to the left.
Playoffs, NBA championship. I knew that the Spurs were not going to beat the Knicks. I think that the Knicks being there out of the East, I felt like they were a dangerous team. Seeing them there was a good deal. And I think all in all, it's just a good win for that franchise and that city. They've been in the dungeon for quite a bit. They went through so many changes just with leadership, front office. They've had some good teams in the past, so it's just good to see them pull it off. You know, they won one in Spike Lee's lifetime. That's a cool thing. But all in all, it was a good series. The young fellas, I knew that they weren't going to win. They haven't felt any pain. I think that when they come back next year, they'll be a better team. I feel like De'Aaron Fox, if his mind holds up and he toughs it out, they should come back and be a better squad. He'll make some changes. They need to let Dylan Harper get some more run time, definitely. But all in all, you know, Brunson did his job. It was good to see the Knicks pull one out.
All right, Sugar Ray and Durant.
Sugar Ray and Durant. Mind and conditioning. Durant, he quit. His mind didn't make it. His body was fine. He was standing upright, trading blows. But, yeah, like he said earlier, when you make a man quit in a ring, I mean, he wasn't hurt. The man just threw his hands up. I quit. Yeah, he knew he wasn't going to win that fight. I actually had never watched anything of this fight. I like Durant, hands of stone, but this was a bad look for him. Bad look for him.
All right, beauty of the week.
Beauty of the week. I'm gonna twist my arm. I gotta go with the pink. Gotta go with pinky.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, and then Jordan, is he the GOAT?
Definitely not. Definitely not. There's not a single argument that stands up for Jordan being the GOAT. You look at how they cleared the lane for him, diluted the league, no competition, led the league in scoring 10 years, did the same. He led the league in most missed shots for 10 years, right? They say he's undefeated in the finals. So is Robert Horry. Like there's nothing where he stands number one. Not a single thing. Not the GOAT. Great player though.
Okay. And as far as like the final stats of who you think regarding the team and 3v3,
I'm going with the Lakers. Entire team, I'm going with Golden State.
Facts. Okay.
Easy.
All right. Well,
I'm not partial.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Okay. So regarding the playoffs with me, I think I told y'all from the beginning, I thought it was a wrap. It was a wrap. I picked the Knicks literally before the playoffs even started. And once Boston collapsed and Indiana wasn't in it, I knew it was a clear run for the Knicks. And it's unfortunate. I really was rooting for Wemby at least to go 6, but I knew what the inevitable was. The Knicks was going to win. They just been through too much. They're a more veteran team. And like I said, they had heartbreak last year. And because of that, they wanted to inflict some revenge on someone. And they had their shot. And they did it. Congrats to New York, 50-something years without a championship. Great job. Sly Fox, diabolical. Diabolical what you did, bro. Like, yeah, why didn't you just hold the ball? So now you have to cook out with the Knicks. It's crazy. All right. And also regarding Sugar Ray and Duran, really, really simple. Once Duran, once Sugar Ray got on his toes and started fighting and didn't fall into what Duran wanted him to do, the fight was easy. He literally made the guy quit, cry, and sit on the stoop somewhere and say no mas, which means I quit. So unfortunate, but fortunate for Sugar Ray and this guy gave him his first loss, but Sugar Ray did what he did, stayed sweet like sugar. Beauty of the week, really, really simple. I'm going with thickness. I'm going with chocolate thickness. And it's to me, she looked like she can cook a home cooked meal and look great that you can walk out with, and your boys be like, "Oh my goodness, she's dope." Yep, that's her. And regarding Michael Jordan, the GOAT, never in life. He was the GOAT until Ramon James stepped on the scene. Everything that you say about Michael Jordan, literally any argument will fall to pieces once you really look at it under a microscope. And that microscope is, who was he playing? How long did he play? Did he play the best in his era? All those questions get answered with no, 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 no. So that's why I can't put him as the GOAT. Greatest showman, greatest illusion maker, greatest persona ever, but definitely not the GOAT on the basketball court. And regarding the teams, because I am completely unbiased, the 3-on-3 will be really simple. I don't see anyone stopping LeBron James and these 2 7-footers. There's nothing those 2 7s, they can guard anyone. And LeBron James will be there the deciding factor regarding athleticism. They'll be able to move with Jordan and move with Pippen. The greatest team, of course, is always going to be the Warriors. Anyone say anything different, it's crazy. That Warriors team was stacked. So that is my final thoughts. So let me go here and let y'all know we got the whole crew in the building. If y'all want to subscribe, y'all come down here. This is where we can see your comments. Subscribe to the Bake the Greats and come check us out. You know what I'm saying? We're here every Sunday at 5 p.m. Sometimes 5:30, depends. But literally, sometimes 5:30, but literally 5 p.m. So I'm gonna leave y'all what I always leave y'all with. That's win today, no matter what comes your way. Set goals and achieve it. And for the haters that want to hate on you, make sure you give them something to hate on. I'm signing out of here. Of course, we got to the left, Jeff. We got a band of boys. We also got our guy, Sean the Don. You guys, we are out of here. And always remember, keep God first. And we are out. See you.